In this video, I will talk about the main split problem. That is the most common problem that we see when we do solar installations in Thailand. That is when there is a split on the main cable from the PA meter into the solar system or into the house. So what happens then is that the solar system doesn't know about the power use that happens at the split. So it's only able to support after the split. I will try to explain the sort of essence of that problem by describing it at our office, because we had a similar situation where we could have ended up with a main split situation. So a while ago we decided to make these rooms on the right side. Before that there was nothing there. So the PA meter is out there, it goes behind here, and then before these rooms it came straight in and the solar system was in here. So that's fine. If we had then made a split in the main cable and taken electricity on the way from the PA meter to the big house and just mounted a cable into the rooms and made a breaker panel there, then we would have had the main split problem, where these rooms would not be supported by the solar. So there are two different ways to avoid that problem here. And the first is if we had decided to keep the solar system here, then we would run, this would be the main breaker panel, then we would run cabling to the rooms from here. That's solution number one. Solution number two is to move the solar, or at least the measuring of the electricity, to before that room, and then have a breaker panel, and then have another cable go in here. We decided not to go for that solution, even though it would work, because we wanted to expand the solar, and then the solar would fill up the whole living room. Because we also wanted a big main distribution board, because we have so many rooms, in the office. We have the left side with the staff room, a clinic that my wife has, and then we have office room, material room, and we have a big water cleaning system. We have a pool in the back. We have rooms for the kids and many bedrooms. So we needed a proper distribution center. So the best solution for us was to have the solar system in the first room and then measure the electricity at that point, which means that it's measuring all the power going into all the rooms, because it's measuring at the first point. That's the whole key. Okay? So I'll show how that works on some drawings, so you can see in the drawings too. But that is the essence of the main split problem and how to avoid it. And obviously it's quite obvious when you see the solar and electrical how big it is, like why we wanted to use this room. And it works really good. So the size it takes up a lot of space. So to have this in the living room would be pretty bad. And this way we could have it as a showroom. Now let's say that just for explain the concept further, let's say that I now mounted some electrical thing here and made a split here. What could that be, like a pump or something? Then I would have the same problem with these appliances that I hook up here. It would not be supported by the solar, because it's taking power before the solar system, before the measurement of electricity. And in Thailand, these setups are extremely common for swimming pools, for guest houses, and like I've described in other videos where I discussed this problem, it's a very bad of doing electrical systems, because you are not getting the protection from one main distribution center where you can have surge protection, you can have breakers for the whole house. Of course, if I have a split down there and I have my breaker panel up here, if I turn off this main breaker panel, I will not turn off the electricity there. You know, and that is bad, really bad. But the Thais don't see it that way, because how to explain, it's just the way they value the convenience of taking the split higher than the safety of having everything on one breaker panel. But it's a bad habit.